We are working breaking news now at 6. Just moments ago, a federal judge has ruled on one of former President Trump's appeals to dismiss criminal charges linked to his classified documents case.
Now, Trump and his lawyers today were in federal court in Fort Pierce. They argued that the case should be dropped. CBS News' Miami's Joan Murray joins us live outside of the federal courthouse in Fort Pierce with what we have just learned. Joan.
Well, there were two motions today, and a judge that former President Donald Trump appointed to the federal bench has ruled on one of them, and she has denied the motion on that the case should be thrown out because of unconstitutional vagueness. There is a second motion still pending that she has not ruled on, and that is whether the Presidential Records Act could be applied. Trump's lawyers today were arguing that he had the authority to decide which files he could take from the White House. Meanwhile, this latest news, certainly not what the people out here wanted to hear.
He is the president. If they could happen to the president, who are we?
Outside federal court, Fort Pierce, flag-waving supporters cheered as former President Donald Trump was escorted into the federal courthouse for a hearing in his classified documents case.
I have the 2020-21, and now this is the 2024.
Connie Trask never misses a chance to show her support. What do you think about the campaign ahead?
I'm so excited for it. So excited for it. America's rallying up. It's the greatest movement that ever happened in the United States. Greatest president since Reagan and Lincoln.
In court, Mr. Trump's lawyers argued for dismissing the criminal charges, saying the documents stored at his Mar-a-Lago mansion on Palm Beach were personal. It's an argument resonating with supporters like Patty Link, who drove from Deerfield Beach in Broward.
My father fought in World War II under General Patton, and this is what it's come to.
But prosecutors said the documents in question aren't personal but presidential, dealing with top-secret information. Justin Navarez, a supporter we met Super Tuesday at Mar-a-Lago, was here with his trademark flags.
I think the man's a machine. He's everywhere. And I don't know when he finds time to sleep, so the least we can do is come out and wave some flags in support.
Stephen Brown, one of a handful of dissenters in the crowd, said he hopes the criminal case goes forward.
My point of view is he broke the law, and he should be held accountable like anybody else.
So still waiting to hear whether the judge will rule on that second motion on the Presidential Records Act. And she still has not decided when the new trial date will be for this case. She heard arguments 2 weeks ago. Reporting live in Fort Pierce, Joan Murray, CBS News, Miami.